Good morning. It is August the 17th, Wednesday, 2016. I'm back in MD Anderson. Again, I've been in here more than once since the last time I spoke to you. Only reason I don't post too much because not too many people look at my posts, so it's just a waste of time. It's just something for me to do while I'm sitting in here sick with this multiple myeloma. Anyway, right now I got admitted because I have what you call it, pneumonia, and uh, I was supposed to start in July through MD Anderson. Well, whatever. I was supposed to start in July to not through MD Anderson. It was another hospital to get my start my 3 sessions for my to get toward my um, transplant, but it was just one issue after another. And look, it is August 16th or 17th, and I still haven't started my chemo sessions. So I decided, okay, MD Anderson is the place for me right now because they're going to get it done. Um, so I'm here, and they said they couldn't do. They were wondering about me because MD Anderson will be the one that will be doing my transplant, um, my bone marrow transplant. So they was wondering what's taking so long for you to get everything done. Well, need to say the other hospital took a long time. So I ended up coming here Monday because I wasn't feeling good, and they decided after they found out I had pneumonia, the others, and I was at the other hospital Monday. They didn't see that, but MD Anderson did. Yay, kudos, MD Anderson. So anyway, I'm in here getting that cleared up with a lot of antibiotics. And once they get that cleared up, I'm praying from what they said that so they get that cleared up, they're gonna start my first session of my chemo to start cleaning up my bad blood cells in my back for to go toward my transplant. So that'll be the first session. Then after that, I'll continue to come here to MD Anderson. I'm not going to the other hospital. I'll continue for my treatments here, and then by that time, the transplant doctors will call me because even the other hospital kept asking, "Well, why hasn't haven't MD Anderson called you about your transplant?" Well, because you haven't started my sessions on my chemo yet, so why should they call me? They can't do anything until you start what you have to do. So anyway, I'm here doing what I have to do, and trust me, it was storming. I'm in Texas, and it was storming, 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 and they gave me all these pre-drugs, and to get, to start my chemo session. But then something came up. They said, "Oh, your potassium is down one nick of a nick, so we couldn't give you your chemo." So I'm like, "Oh, come on! You done gave me all the Benadryl, all my pre-drugs, and you cannot, and you telling me to come back Thursday?" And I'm like, "Well, what if Thursday something happens?" You know what? I drove 45 miles per hour in storm and rain, drugged out of my mind to come to MD Anderson, and sick with pneumonia, and which I didn't know I was sick with pneumonia. No wonder I was coughing so much. But I made it. God made me make it all the way to MD Anderson, which is from Galveston, Texas. That's a long drive. I say an hour drive, and I was driving 50 miles, because if you know Texas, it rains hard when it rains. So I made it. Praise God, Lord, thank you. I made it here, made it to the ER. They admitted me right away, and I've been here since Monday, and they're clearing up my pneumonia, and hopefully they don't change their mind about giving my chemo while I'm still in here, because I don't want to have to come back, but I will. But I just want to get all the first session done here. Then I feel like I'm actually accomplishing my goal as toward getting my bone marrow transplant. Well, basically, it's like it's not the big one, but it'll help me tremendously. It's the one that they take out my bone marrow, clean it up, and put it back in me. It's not the major one where I need a uh, a donor. Not yet. Hopefully, I will never get there. Let's hope that this one that they're going to give me will put me in remission for the rest of my life. I don't know, but whatever it is, I'm grateful for everything God has given me. And if He wanted me, He could have taken me plenty of times. And by the way, He could have taken me Monday on the way here because I was drugged out of my mind from Benadryl and all that pre-drug stuff from the other hospital. And He let me make it here through a treacherous storm that was coming from Louisiana at the time. If I know you heard it on the news, it came here to Texas, and I was in the thick of it. So He's not ready for me, and I never ever say I'm not ever ready to see Him, but He's not ready to see me right now. So I'm here, and strong as an ox, but just sick. Okay. Thank you so much, and I know I haven't posted in a while, but like I said, no one really reads these things, listens to them. So anyway, I do have a GoFundMe page if you want to go there. I don't know any of that stuff, but my name is Joanna Harris, and it's under, I think, multiple myeloma awareness, and it's just to help with my fees toward getting my transplant. I have been getting some help. Thank you all for donating, and I appreciate everything. God bless you, and you guys have a great, blessed day, and you'll see me forever. Bye.